That's the small beehive. We thought it was dead, but we think maybe we were a bit slow with the varroa strips, so occasionally I feed it in the winter. More Richard's trees here, and the garden didn't go too good. Well, we had 4, maybe 6 beehives, but we moved them because the lady next door got stung. Not her fault, and we lost 2 or 3 of them. A little bit of wood here from my marama. I've had the arborist in the other day, cost $1,700. And this is the orange tree that Mum gave me 50 years ago. And you can see all the oranges. I haven't met the neighbours over the back here, but the last lot I told them just to help themselves. There's heaps of oranges there. And they're really nice. I just only lives in this little area here, so I've got to give it plenty of feed. Some old aluminium windows. I'm not hoarding them much. And I've got golf sticks here. These are my tomato stakes. And I'm going to strip all the aluminium out of that stuff and dump the glass and take the aluminium back down to the thing. We've got a few clay pots here. Maybe we'll go to Karaka. And it's my boat trailer, latest technology. Richard made it out of aluminium ladders, welded it up for me, and bought that very nice looking door there for $25, aluminium. Bought the tray there for $50. Haven't got anything to go under it yet. He's got all the gear here, welder, fishing rods, motorbikes. He lives in there. He's got it well insulated. And got a couple of freezers full of crap. Instead of buying a bit of rope, he gets a whole roll. It's just good because I just pinch it. Spare tyres for something. Richard paid about $30 for all these tiles, different ones, and they're really nice too, the big ones. We can't put them on our house because it's got a crappy wooden floor. And he's building a big trailer. I don't know why. I'm just trying to talk him into building himself a tiny house on it. You know, so see what happens. We've got plenty of passion fruit. We've got passion fruit and feed jars up there. We've got passion fruit on the front of the house as well. And I'm just had a bit of a chop up over here, so we're replanting some citruses in there, and I've got to get in and clean that out. And the bird boxes look a bit crappy at the moment, but once the trees start to flower and that, they look nice, and the birds are using them. But there's lots of tuis around, you hear them all day long. So I bought myself a little shed the other day for $111. Put it together, went down to the plastic place and they gave me some old pallets. So that's got all the stuff we don't use much in there, chainsaws and all the oils and smelly shit. Here's the electric car. This is it used to be my bench, it's now Richard's bench. It's got a lathe under there, waiting for some parts for it. And all the other crap, some old batteries which Desmond didn't like, so I gave them to him, but he didn't like them, so he's paid 300 and something bucks for them. Here's my rubber boat. So I kept going down and I couldn't find it, the leak, so I just rubbed my hand over it. As soon as I found a rough piece, I'll put a patch on it even if it's not leaking. So I've had to pump it up once in the last 3 months probably. Just a little bit. It's just the front piece actually. The two back sections are holding together good. That's my little corner of the shed, which I'm going to eventually, I don't know. In theory I'm getting my shed back from Richard, but I don't think it's going to happen, to be honest. I'll see if I can get him to email this down to you. Got one dye bottle left. I have to get it into gear, and that's my awning and the electric car, which hasn't moved for a while. I'm going down to Scrapman next week or the week after, as soon as we get the clearance anyway. I don't know where the tui is, but he's a noisy bugger. Oh, there he is, hiding in the back of the tree there. And the little birds, they don't mind us. The sparrows don't like us, but these little birds, they'll go down and feed. I got within about 1 metre of one the other day. So, they sort of get used to you. I'm having a bit of a tidy up round the back here. It's all my spinach plants growing everywhere. They just grow. Richard's dug them out, some of them out, and put in orchids. And my avocado tree, the big one that died round the back here, that got sick, you can see it. It's got a branch growing off of it, and it's got an avocado on it. And I'm pretty sure that's a Hass. So I'm hoping that, I tried grafting there and over there, and that's white rubber paint on there to seal it, to keep the thing out, so it's like rubber. So you see it's actually a rubber paint. So I'll hopefully they might come away and it might be alright, but it was quite a big tree before it got the disease. Got a root killing disease. That nest there, the starlings have had a season or two out of that. And that one there. And there's one further up the other day, I watched him, he couldn't get in, so I made the hole bigger. The ones with the square holes in, I was hoping that would be alright for the tuis or the blackbirds and that, but that's the other one that they're starting to use. I watched them the other morning, couldn't get in. So, in the end of the summer, I'm going to talk to Vance and see which one of these trees is shielding the sun in the afternoon sun in the winter. and he's got a chainsaw on a big long pole. We'll just take the top 2 or 3 feet or whatever out of it. But there you can see the birds. There's birds everywhere, all through the bottom here. My Brussels sprouts are growing there.